What's going on, guys? So it is fishing session number 3 of the day. It is almost nighttime, so sunset is in about 30 minutes. I have not done any night fishing in Bermuda so far, and there's some species out there that are basically not active at all during the day. So if you don't fish at night, you really have no shot at catching those guys. So we're going to try to do that because I have not caught a new species now in my last 3 outings. So we're going to try to get a new species today, hopefully a nocturnal one. So I'm just going to rig up now. We're going to wait until sunset. Well, we'll start fishing now, but we'll fish through sunset and into nighttime for a little bit, and we'll see what happens. Alrighty, so this spot looks familiar. It's because this is the spot I fished at in my first Bermuda video. There used to be a cruise ship docked right here. I don't know when it left, but it's clearly not here anymore. So that first session, I caught a whole bunch of, what were those things called? Barn hamlets. The water's really deep here, by the way. Not sure if we'll get those guys now. Not sure if they're like a nocturnal species or not. But yeah, as the sun's going down here, hopefully some of these nocturnal species show up and become a little bit more active, because I still need to catch a couple new species here to meet my goal of 10 for this Bermuda trip. Got him. What's our first fish here? Can't see it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, so this is going to be a tomte grunt. Caught plenty of these guys here in Bermuda. Also caught plenty of these guys in Florida because they are found there as well. They're actually really common in both of these spots. And unfortunately, grunts are, I don't know if they're more active at night, but they're still pretty active at night. So hopefully we don't get any more of those guys. Got him. Cast out a little bit farther to try to get some variety. Let's see if we got some variety. Alright, so we did get some variety, and you can't really see because I'm not doing it, but in my head I'm putting air quotes around variety. This is a barred hamlet, so I caught 20 of these guys during my first day here, and I caught, I think, a dozen, maybe more, from this one spot. So add a little bit farther. It is different than a grunt, and I'll take this over a grunt, but it's not the variety I'm looking for. There we go. As soon as this hit the bottom, it's some type of a blanny. Alright, so this has also been a very common catch, not only in this spot, but in Bermuda in general. I believe this is going to be a masquerader blanny. So far, the 3 fish we caught are 3 that I've caught a bunch of during this Bermuda trip. Got him. What is this thing? Another hamlet. Yeah, so this species is one of my favorite species that I've caught in Bermuda. I love the shape, love the colors, love the markings. Just an absolutely beautiful fish. But we've caught enough of these over my several days here in Bermuda. Let's try to get something else. Got him. What is this thing? Alright, so we're about 15 minutes before sunset, and I'm really hoping when the sun goes down we get a different variety, because here is our third barred hamlet of the session already. Got him. Oh, this is a bigger one. Let's see what this ends up being. What is this? It's pulling a good amount of drag. Oh, it's a snapper, yellowtail. Alright, so not exactly what we're looking for, but we got ourselves a yellowtail snapper. First one from Bermuda, but not a new one for the lifeless, so I don't really care about it too much. Got him. What is this? Alright, so it's another barred hamlet. Beautiful fish. Let's get it back. And I think I'm going to give myself about a 10-minute break, 15-minute break. We'll wait for sunset till it gets dark, and then we'll start fishing again. Alright, so we're about 15 minutes after official sunset now. It's still not pitch black out here, but it's dark enough and I don't want to just sit here and do nothing anymore. So let's keep dropping this shrimp down. Let's hope these nocturnal species have come out already. And I hope we don't get any more of the boring fish that I've been catching so far. Oh, there's a bite. That's going to be a grunt. Alright, so it's just another Tom Tate. This session is also going to be my first session using the new DJI Osmo Action 3 at night. I know the GoPros are really bad in low light. I think this camera should be a little bit better, so we'll see how that works out, but hopefully we get no more grunts like that. Got him. This one feels bigger too. Oh, now he gave up. What is this thing? Oh, it's a squirrelfish. Sweet. First actual nocturnal species. Alright, so it is a squirrelfish, but this is I believe it's a longspine squirrelfish. So I caught several of these a few days ago, never from this spot. So this gives me hope that there are some nocturnal species here. We just gotta work a little harder and persevere. I still need the common squirrelfish. I caught plenty of long spines, but there is one called a common squirrelfish, which I don't have yet. Here we go. Let's see what this is. What is this? Is this a grunt? Alright, so this is a blue striped grunt. I've only caught like 3 of these in Bermuda so far, so they're a little bit rarer than like the Tom Tates. But yeah, like I said earlier, at least I think I said it, grunts, even though they're not nocturnal, you can catch a ton of them during the day. They are still pretty active at night. So hopefully we don't get those guys. Let's try to get more of these true nocturnal species. Here we go. What do we got? Is this another grunt? Alright, so we got the grunt trifecta, or the grunt slam. We got Tom Tate, blue striped, and now we got a French grunt. So yeah, these guys are pretty active at night. Let's get it back. Let's try to get another squirrelfish or something else that's like truly nocturnal here. Got him. This one feels a little bit bigger. He's pulling well. Oh, it is a squirrelfish. I wonder what kind though. Alright, so this looks to be another long spine squirrelfish. If you look at the tips of the fins here, they are white. Or the tips of the spines on the dorsal fin, they are white. The common squirrelfish, they're not white. They're another color, I think orange or red or something. I forgot exactly. But it's our second true nocturnal species. But it's one I've caught plenty of during my Bermuda trip so far. Got him. This one feels big too. This one's fighting like that snapper earlier. I wonder what it is. I can see the shadow. It's so dark out here. I can't see. What is this? Flip him on up here. What is this? Alright, so this is a pretty big fish. It's a jumbo Bermuda porgy. So I've only caught one of these. They're endemic to Bermuda. Very similar to like the spot-tailed pinfish that we get down in Florida. But this is a big fish. So not what we're going for. But now that the sun has set, we're getting a better variety, which I don't mind. Got him. Still big, but not as big as that thingy. Another squirrelfish. Let's check the species. Alright, so unfortunately, if we check the tips of these dorsal spines here, they are white. So I think it's another long spine squirrelfish. Let's get the hook out and let's keep fishing. But now that the sun has gone down, I like the variety a lot better. There we go. Feels like another little one. What is this? This is what is this? Alright, looks to be just a hairy blanny, but I don't think I've ever caught a hairy blanny at night before. But it's a nice looking one. Really nice circle on the operculum and whatnot. Good coloration, good pattern on this one. But not what we're going after. Got him. Let's see what this is. What is this? Alright, so this guy had a little bit of a different shape coming up, so I thought it was something cool and exciting. It is cooler than the grunts we've been catching and all that kind of stuff, but it's just another Bermuda porgy. Alright guys, so we are in a little bit of a pickle. The action tonight was actually really good. I caught a lot of grunts, which was the problem, and the problem is I ran out of shrimp. So I tried a gulp sandworm for a few minutes, and that got me no bites. Right now I just put on a little bit of shrimp flavored fish bites. So we'll see if this works. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it is. So caught a lot of fish, had a lot of bites, and I didn't really anticipate that. Now I'm out of shrimp. So we'll fish the shrimp flavored fish bites for a few more minutes. Hopefully we get something on this, but if not, we're gonna have to call it a night. Here we go. First fish on the fish bites. Oh, now it's pulled a little bit better. Alright, it's a squirrelfish. Alright, so certainly not getting as many bites on the fish bites as I did on the natural shrimp. But we got our first fish on it. Unfortunately, it is a long spine squirrelfish. You know, if you're going to have the word common in your name, like the common squirrelfish, you would think the common squirrelfish would be the most common squirrelfish. And in Bermuda, at least, that doesn't seem to be the case. Alright guys, so that's going to do it. This light is really bright when it's shining right in your face, and not that bright when it's shining at the fish. So I think I had a pretty good plan coming here. Catching those squirrelfish kind of proved that, because they're more of a nocturnal species, and they definitely showed up right after the sun went down. Unfortunately, they were all the species that I've caught earlier. So there is the common squirrelfish, which should be common. There's also the dusky squirrelfish. Those, I don't think they would be here. Those are more like a reef fish, at least from my research. But still, you would think you'd get some nocturnal species that I haven't caught before. But yeah, a lot of grunts. Went through all the shrimp, and unfortunately, no new species once again. So either way, hope you guys liked this night fishing session, and I'll see you guys next time.